What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
Open your eyes, man! This Grey Warden is on a quest to find your paragon! Do I have to take your stinking head off?
Ogren could have been Adesha for House Branca. I suppose he's the next best thing in both skill and arrogance. You may pass. I'd offer more assistance, but my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies on us to hold this line. Your guess is as good as mine. No one's been there in centuries, but both Balin and Harrowmount had men looking just this week. Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin. Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size. Best of luck.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time. How delightfully unskilled of you.
To this, doesn't it? We'll fight if I must.
What to do? And how's that?
Strike. Quickly. Now we go
Shame
into
about the face!
nothing but excitement.
Hey now! Ha! Here we go!
Well, that's one less.
Here comes Margaret!
Enough.
Yeah, now
I
that's
think we
the
work
way.
well together.
Woman.
All right. It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
There you go!
Ha! As you desire.
Must it
Play fair! Ha ha ha!
be? This is annoying.
Now this is more like it. All right. A fine blow!
Must have victory.
Ha ha ha!
Go down.
Ha ha! Such talent!
I've defeated you.
Done with you now! Let's have it!
Father! Now this should be amusing.
Got him.
Come, let's shed some
Now
blood.
we go into battle.
That's it!
You could have just given up, you know.
I should like a trophy.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Ah, wonderful!
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
Off we go to combat! Why do they bother? Off we go to combat! Another foe fallen! If you must! Let's see! Hold on.
Right, man.
Hold on. Now this should be amusing. What's this? Oh, I see.
Shame about the face.
Strike.
I should like a trophy.
Beaten by an old woman.
Another creature ahead. Ha! Here we go!
Another foe fallen. There you go.
This doesn't
Come, let's shed some blood.
You could have just given up, you know.
really want to be beaten by an old woman.
Let's see what your innards look like. Sorry. Great job.
Delighted. What shall we do here?
Ha!
This is more like it. What a shame.
Let's make this quick! All right, let's go!
Another one eats dust.
Delighted. Another battle speeds our way.
Aha! What to do? Well done, I say, well done! Stay down!
Another creature ahead.
Make
You
really wish to be Let us end.
more talking.
Here we go!
This is annoying.
Ah, wonderful!
What shall we do here?
Blast.
Now this should be amusing. How big old combat! What's this?
After this.
Let's shed some blood. Right then.
Music! Time to dance!
I've defeated one.
Another point.
Ah, another battle speeds our way. Ha ha!
You really wish to
This is more like it.
You really wish to be
Say your prayers!
woman?
What did I tell you?
And so I
You
shall.
really wish to be
plot
a woman?
What shall we do here? Why do they bother? Here we go. This is more like it. What to do?
Must have victory.
As you desire.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Another point.
And so I shall. Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Let us end this.
Now this should be amusing. Come, let's shed some blood. Fine blow. Play fair. I should like a Aha! What to do? Ha Why do they bother? Here we go.
You could have just given up, you know.
Beaten by an old woman.
Yeah, that's well done, I say. Well done.
Wins again. Carrigan's Cross. I can't believe Harrowmont actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old Empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig. Not a one. But trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Carrigan's home. It's the home of Carrigan, the paragon who made the anvil. He was an Orton before he founded his own house, and even then, he spent most of his time in their Tig. Branka figured it was the best guess for where the anvil was located. Aye, Branka dug up some maps of the ancient empire. It's a little tough to tell with so much of it collapsed now, but near as I can figure, we're on the right path to Orton Tig. Not a one. But trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Carrigan's home. I've been waiting for someone to say that for 2 sodding years.
Perhaps we should scare them off or something. It's so precious the way you go on.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Off we go to combat!
Well, look what we have here. A couple of Harrowmont's little lackeys. Let's show them who's king.
Bad day.
Now this is more like it. Die already! Hey now! This should be amusing. Let's let's shed some blood. A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see. It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
Aha! What to do? Off we go to combat! There you go!
This is annoying.
I should like a trout!
Have victory.
Here we go!
Anytime. Preferably.
Why do they bother?
I suppose I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the equipment for that, but
And stay if you must! Watch it! Let's see!
excuse me while I do my happy dance.
I'm sensing more darkspawn. What's this? Delightfully unskilled.
Nothing but a
Precious the way you go through here. Oh, I see. Delightfully unskilled. Bad day.
You really wish to be beaten by an
It's
old
so
woman?
precious to me.
More truly it is. Now this is more like it.
Time for more darkspawn, I see. Delightfully unskilled of you.
Off we go to combat! Come, let's shed some blood! Now this should be amusing.
Is that the best you've got?
Such talent! Eats dust! Let's see!
What a shame.
If you must!
Let us end this.
You could have just given up, you know.
Have victory.
A fine blow!
Aha! What to do?
Haha! Here we go! It's so precious to own one.
Truly it is. Play fair! Why do they bother? I should like a trophy. Another foe fallen!
Delighted.
Well done, I say! Well done!
Of course. It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time. I would watch out, Ryu.
Aha! What to do? Come, let's shed some blood! Yeah! Wonderful!
See there? That's a trap. I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Ha-ha! Now this is more like it. What's this? Why do they bother? We go to combat!
I must.
Now this should be amusing. Let's go. A finer scene of carnage I've yet to see.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
What's
Going
this?
to battle.
I should like a trophy.
Always comes to this, doesn't it? You really wish to be beaten by an old woman? Watch out!
Ah, wonderful!
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Let's see!
Fight if I must.
Off we go to combat!
Delightfully unskilled.
Aha! What to do?
you desire.
Now this should be amusing.
You could have just given up, you know.
Oh, I see.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Hey now.
How delightfully unskilled.
Why do they bother? Here we go.
As you desire. It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Such talent. There you go. A fine blow. Ha!
How delightfully unskilled of you.
Ha ha ha! Come, let's shed some blood. Why do they bother? Aha! What to do? If you must. Ha! Now this is more like it.
One more notch on the belt.
On it.
I'll have to be more careful next time.
As you desire. Couldn't we all just get along? No?
As you wish.
Shame about the face! I should like a trophy!
This is annoying.
Out we go to combat!
Now that's the way.
Another foe fallen!
Of course. Delighted. Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Play fair!
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Now this should be amusing.
So I shall.
Let's see! Here we go! Come, let's shed some blood! Oh, I see! Bother! I should like a trophy!
Excellent.
What a shame. Shall we go? Delighted. appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time. And so I shall. Why do they bother? Shame about the face! Now this is more like it. Delightfully unskilled of you. Off we go to combat! Such talent! Let's have at it! I would watch out, right? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Hey now! Aha! What to do? Hey, watch it! Why do they bother? I should like a... Off we go to combat! Now this is more like it. And how's that? You could have just given up, you know. See there? That's a trap.
Let's go!
As you desire.
Careful.
I would watch out, right? Ha! Here we go!
That's right. What did I tell you?
A fine blow!
Let us end this.
All right.
There.
Come, let's shed some blood! Aha! What to
We must
do?
have victory.
If you must!
This is annoying.
Aha!
I will fight if I must. Got him.
Take that!
What's this? Off we go to combat!
Let's have at it!
It's so
Let's
precious the
grab
way you
some
go on.
glory.
Truly, it is. Of course.
That almost never happens.
Delighted. All right. we do here?
Blast!
Now this should be amusing. A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see.
I've defeated one.
Haha! Here we go.
One more.
There you go. Flashes like that. Another. That's it. Shame about the face. Say, Alan.
I've defeated one.
What shall we do here? Now this is more like
You
it.
really wish to be
Why they bother?
woman?
And now that.
Got him.
Just die already. A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see. What shall we do here? Come, let's shed some blood! Fallen! You first! Delightfully unskilled.
Well, that's one less to worry
That's a
about.
lot of blood.
Of course.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
This looks like the right way out. Horton Tig. It won't be long now.
See there? That's a trap.
I will fight if I must.
Here we
I'll
go!
go into battle.
Now this is more like it. Now this should be amusing. Why do they bother?
Down!
You asked for it. Off we go to combat.
We must have victory.
Ha! What to do? Ah! Let's make this quick.
You could have just given up, you know.
Well done, I say. Well done.
Wearing really suits you.
Another creature ahead.
I should like a trophy.
It's so precious the way you do
It is. What to do?
I will fight if I must.
Off we go to combat. If you must.
I must do it.
Hey now. Now this is amusing.
Likely unskilled.
The finest scene of carnage I have yet to see.
Oh, I am far too old for this. Now we go into battle. You really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Delighted.
Oh, I see. Now this is more like it. Come, let's shed some blood.
Well done.
What shall we do here? Delighted.
Why do they bother? Another foe fallen of glory!
Let us end this.
What a shame.
Argren wins again.
Another creature ahead.
My magic will make short work. We must have victory.
Here we go! Well, this should be amusing.
Enough.
What's this?
Maker! Well done, I say! Well done!
Well,
Of course. And so I shall. As you desire. Time for more darkspawn, I see.
There you go!
It's so precious the way you go on.
Really, it is.
Such talent!
How delightfully unskilled of you.
Now this is more like it!
you're victorious.
That's a lot of blood. Delighted. I'm sensing more darkspawn.
And how's that? I should like a trophy! Play fair! Come, let's shed some blood!
It's so precious the way you go on.
Truly, it is.
Of course.
I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais. I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her and because I enjoyed what I did. She claimed to have retired. She married a noble and inherited his wealth when he died. To many she was just a rich widow. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason. I considered it to be bad. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered. To Marjolaine. No one else. I resealed them and gave them to her, as she had instructed. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor. Yes, the Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again. I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this. It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
By the tits of my ancestors, Orton Tig. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Branka all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Checked their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now. Well, aren't you a sodding bright spot today? If everyone's dead, there'd be evidence of a major battle, wouldn't there? 300 or so dwarves don't just fade away. This was Carradin's home Tig. He was an Orton before he got raised to Paragon. Even stayed here when he could have had his own house. I guess he didn't want to move his people to Bunamar. The City of the Dead. Carradin built it to honor the Legion of the Dead, but it was more like a sodding mausoleum than anything. Of course, that was all before he built the anvil. After that, he was the city's pet genius until he angered the king and fell into disfavor. No, there was a Tig here. The Orton Tig. Bunamar is north and west of here. But that's not important. Or at least I hope it isn't. The City of the Dead is known as the Dead Trenches since the Darkspawn conquered it. Much of the Legion was destroyed when the fortress fell. No one does. At the time, Orton Tig was almost part of the main city. No one bothered to mark where the anvil was stored. Now it's impossible to know if it's been moved or even destroyed. But trust me, if we find it, we find Branka. Couldn't have said it better myself. You know what would do you some good?
A pair of nose plugs?
Go out, find a girl. Doesn't matter who, as long as there's no pants involved.
What makes you think I haven't?
I can smell purity a mile away. It's a talent.
Well, I'm sure.
Not that often, it turns out. Be much better if I could smell cheese.
You have my deepest condolences.
Yep, so do you.
Another creature ahead.
Ah!
We must strike
Father!
quickly.
Ha ha! Play fair!
Now we go into
Now
the
this is more like it. Ha! Here we go!
This is the part I like.
Off we go to combat! Now this should be amusing. Let's go!
Ah, another battle speeds our way.
What's this? Why do they bother? A fine blow!
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is. Delightfully unskilled.
Oh no! You like that? Aha!
if I must.
What to do?
I defeated
I should like a trophy!
Must it always be more killing?
Another point. Another roll! They call it some blow! All right, that's it. Let's have at it.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Come, let's shed some blood.
Threatening.
Delighted.
Oh, I see. Let's see. I should like a trophy. Shame about the face. And how's that? There you go. Ah!
Of course. All right. What shall we do here?
How delightfully unskilled of you.
Now
Off
we
we
go
go
into
to
the...
combat. Why do they bother?
We are victorious.
What shall we do here?
Hey now.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Such balance! Now this should be amusing. Here we go!
I defeated you.
Finer scene of carnage I've yet to see!
All the noise and bother.
What to do? If you must!
Delightfully unskilled of you. It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Now this is more like it!
what to do. Just now this should be amusing.
No more talking.
Ah, wonderful!
I've never heard of any village out this way. Is this place even on a proper map?
Couldn't we all just get along, no?
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it. You've come to take my claim. You surfaces are all alike. Thieving scoundrels. Well, I found it first.
He's a bloody scavenger. Good as sodding gone.
Begone, you! You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones.
Word has it you could only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead.
It burns when it goes down. It burns! It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones!
Watch out!
And how's that? Here we go!
And stay down! Bother this, Sonic!
Sir, talent! Oh, I see! Come, let's shed some blood!
Go wearing.
A fine blow! I should like a throat!
Another point.
What's this? Shame about the face! Why do they bother? Ha ha! Delightfully unskilled.
Let's have at it!
Off we go to combat! A finer scene of carnage I've yet to see! Delighted. Of course.
Go away! This is mine! Only I gets to plunder its riches! No! No talking! You leave my territory! You won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take his shiny worms? Or pretty rocks? Oh. Ruck not mind that, maybe. Yes, Ruck's my name. I do not hear it much, so sometimes I like to speak it out loud. Ruck! 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 No. No filter. No mother. No warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't deserve good memories. No. She did not know. Not what I did. I was very angry, and then someone was dead, and they wanted to send Ruck to the mines. If I went to the mines, she would know. Everyone would know. So I came here instead. Once you eat, once you takes in the darkness, you not miss the light so much. You know, do you not? Ruck sees, yes, he sees the darkness inside you. No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot see this. Swear, promise, vow you won't tell. Yes. Tell the mother Ruck is dead. He's dead, and his bones are rotting in the crawler's webs, and she should never look again. Yes, that's what Ruck is. Dead. Dead like bones that turn to dust when you touch them.
Looks like that bone picker is living in Bronca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There were a lot of people and fires there once. Now I know she's not here anymore. She'd never have let something like that sleep in the same spot she did.
Delighted. Haha, they're all so eager to die, aren't they?
There you go!
I will fight if I
It's
must.
so precious the way you go on. Truly, Couldn't we all just get along, no?
Now this is more like it.
Victory.
Let's see!
Like the unskilled.
Now this should be amusing.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is. You could have just given up, you know.
Down! Play fair! Ha-ha! I should like a trophy! Hey now! Ha! Aha! What to do?
This part takes forever.
Why do they bother? Come, let's shed some blood! Ha! Play fair!
Send this.
A fine blow!
We must strike.
Such talent!
Must it?
Ha! Here we go!
Nothing but excitement traveling with you.
Well done, I say! Well done!
Delighted. And so I shall. Haha, they're all so eager to die, aren't they?
There you go!
Delighted.
What's this?
How delightfully unskilled of you.
Father! Come, let's shed some blood! Hey now! And how's that? Let's see! Now this should be amusing. Aha! What to do? Aha! Here we go! Maker! Another foe fallen! Off we go to combat! Another one.
Let us end this.
Now this is more like it.
One more.
Why they bother?
Watch it!
I should like to throw down!
I've defeated you.
Aha! What to do?
Now we go into
Oh,
bed.
I see.
It's so precious the way you go on.
Truly it is. And stay down.
Another creature ahead.
Now this could be amusing.
Time to get
Shame about the face. Come, let's shed some blood. Now this is more like it.
You asked for it.
What a shame.
Got him.
Grab some glory.
One left to worry about.
Delighted. What shall we do here?
Off we go to combat.
Let's end this.
Likely unskilled.
Now we're going to bed.
Ah, here we go. The finer scene of carnage I have yet to see. Hey now.
I think we work well together.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
I must.
Shame about the face! What should you? Like the skill You could have just given up, you know. Now this is more like it.
You're gonna get yours.
Enough.
Wonderful! Oh, I see. Play fair! Come, let's shed some blood. A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see.
I've defeated one.
Branka was thinking about me.
And so I shall.
I knew she still
course.
cared. Old softy. Looks like the dead trenches is our next stop then. They say the Darkspawn nest there, whole herds of them. But if that's where Branka went, then that's where I'm going.
Time for a
Must have.
Now this should be amusing. I should like a trophy.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Such talent! Why lay down? Here you go. We go to combat. And how's that? Come, let's shed some blood. Let's have at it. Die already. This should be amusing. Oh, here we go. Fine blow.
Margaret wins again.
sensing more darkspawn.
Now this is more like it! What's this?
Well, that's one less to worry about.
There you go! Why do they bother?
Got him.
Look at that fool falling! Really suits you. I should like a trophy! Aha! What to do?
Likely a skill game.
If I must.
Let them believe they hold the key. When the throne is settled,
talent!
we'll beat them to their vile birthing grounds.
Must always.
Now this is more like it. And how's that? Ha-ha! Off we go to combat!
You could have just given up, you know.
Go into battle.
Shame about the face!
Stand still!
All right.
Another one.
I should like a trophy!
We'll make short work of them.
A Trasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the deep roads. I recognize a fighter of darkspawn. It marks you. It's why we in the Legion of the Dead abandon our lives so we can face them without fear. It's a sacrifice I understand Grey Wardens are familiar with. What do you want here, Warden? It's an odd tactic, recruiting from the front line. The Darkspawn pitch their camps in our tunnels between your blights, you know. Give me a dwarven reason to look topside. Who put this dull idea in your head? We got other things to worry about on Orzammar. Ah, now I see. The Deep Lords in the Assembly can't make up their minds, so the Pretenders need added influence. I get that right? Warden, you've got your work cut out for you. Paragon Branca is dead, everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything. I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead. Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the anvil and endless lyrium. We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment, or worse, imitation. Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light. But they are always here, always pushing. Your nightmare is my everyday. Our resolve gives you a rest between blights. A surge on the surface would give us a break. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest. Good luck, Grey Warden.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
Why do they bother? Find low! Come, let's shed some blood! Now this should be amusing. If you must! What attack! Oh, I see! Turn back! Here we go!
I think we work well.
Another foe fallen!
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell
We
you?
must have victory.
Come, let's shed some
Now we
blood!
go into battle.
No more.
There you go!
Blast!
Here comes Margaret.
Ah! Now
Madam,
this should be amusing. A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see!
I've defeated one.
What's this? I should like a throat! Hey now! Here we go! You could have just given up, you know, Lord. Father! Make it!
Right there.
Why do they bother? Let's see! Another foe fallen! Oh, I see! Aha! What to do? Hold on. Play fair! Off we go to combat! What's this? If you must! Ha! And how's that? Now this is more like it!
Yeah, that's quite the expression you got there.
Ha ha!
Wait, that's just your face. That's on it.
Now this should be amusing. Shame about the face. I should like a trophy.
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Why do they bother? There you go.
And so I shall.
Come, let's shed some blood. Such talent.
How delightfully unskilled of you.
A fine blow. Aha! What to do?
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Off we go to combat.
And back.
Let's see.
Okay, go with you now. This part takes forever. Time to get.
What's this? Haha! Here we go.
And stay down.
Come, let's shed some blood. Why do they bother? Off we go to combat. Now this should be amusing.
Well, that's one less to worry about.
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn. Still no sense in your head, but you've got skill. We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment, or worse, imitation. Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the anvil, and endless lyrium. Good luck, Grey Warden.
It appears we will need to fight them like one at a time.
Now this is more like it.
All right.
Aha! What to do? Yeah, that's right. Aha! There you go! I should like a trophy!
As you wish.
Here comes Margaret.
Off we go to combat!
Enough. This is annoying.
Now this is more like it. How delightfully unskilled of you. Father! Why do they bother? Now this should be amusing. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Such talent! And how's that? Ha! Ha ha ha!
I've defeated one.
Ha ha! Here we go! Hey now!
Now we go into battle.
Another foe fallen!
Threatening.
You could have just given up, you know. We won? We did? Yay! We won. Yay.
Delighted. And so I shall. I would watch out were I you. Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Shame about the face! And stay down! Come, let's shed some blood!
As you desire.
Play fair! Aha! What to do? Oh, I see!
What a shame.
Right to grandmothers.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Now this should be amusing. Off we go to combat! Father!
Here's the music.
Let's have it! Let's see! Down! Hey now! That's it! What's this? Ah! Shame about the face!
You really wish to be beaten by an old
And how's that? Why do they bother?
Another one eats dust.
Enough. I've defeated you.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old
I should
woman?
like a trophy! Oh, I see!
Let us end this.
There you go! If you must!
It comes to this, doesn't it?
Ha! Here we go!
Nothing but excitement,
Now this is more like it! Hold on, let's shed some blood! Make this quick! Another foe forward!
One more notch.
Let us end this.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Ha-ha! Oh! Aha! What do you do? Off we go to combat! Ah!
It's so precious. Truly, isn't it?
Now this is more like it! Why they bother? I should like a trophy! Here we go!
Yeah, that's right.
Come, let's shed some blood! What's this? Well, this should be amusing.
This is annoying. Do you really
Likely
wish
unskilled
to be
in
beaten
it.
by an old woman?
There you go! Let's see! Come, let's shed some blood! Aha! What to do?
I will fight.
Now this is more like it. Oh, I see. I should like a trophy. If you must.
Go down. You must have.
Ah, wonderful!
And so I shall. All right. Another creature ahead.
Such talent!
Watch
Off
out!
we go to combat! And how's
You are
that?
victorious.
And another one eats dust.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Why do they bother? Ah! Here we go! Why do they bother? Ha! What could you? Bad day, huh? Right, man. Now, this is amusing. What did I say? Come, let's shed some blood. We go to combat! Play fair!
It's so precious the way you go on. Truly, it is.
Argren wins again.
Now, what's all this?
Careful.
I should like a trophy!
Now we go into battle.
Hey now!
Enough.
Shame about the face!
You must
Let's have it!
You really wish to be beaten by
Now this is more like it. There you go. Let's see. And how's that?
Likely unskilled of you.
Oh, I see. Such talent. If you must have some glory. Finer scene of carnage I've yet to see.
All right.
First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some for meat. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth day, we hated as she is violated. Ninth day, she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast, as she's
Of course.
become the beast. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us. What is this? An elf? Exotic and impossible. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors. First day they come and catch everyone. Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure? Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become. I will not speak of her, of what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka. She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was nothing left in her but the anvil.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
Why do they bother? Come, let's shed some blood. Well done, I say, well done.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all. Turned us.
Bunamar. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Haha, they're all so eager to die.
That's it, dude. Hey now, let's do it.
For dying, Father! Time to taste.
Here we go.
Let us end this.
Just die already.
What a shame.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
Of course.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face. and drank his blood. And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them. Brood mother.
I'm sensing more dark spots.
Let's see! Shame about the face! Off we go to combat!
All right.
And how's that? I should like a trophy! Now this should be amusing. Hey now! Oh, I see! It's so precious now. Truly, it is. How delightfully unskilled.
We're going to battle.
Ha! Here we go!
We must
I
have
should like a
victory.
trophy! A fine blow! There you go! What's this? Father! I'm with you now. Now this is more like it. Such talent! If you must!
This is annoying.
The music! It's so precious. Truly it is. Come, let's shed some blood. Play fair!
We must strike. I will
Off
fight.
we go to combat! Aha! What to do? Father! Mercy! Hey now! Haha! Here we go!
All right.
We must have victory.
Come, let's shed some blood!
No more talking!
Why do they bother? If you must!
Nothing.
How delightfully unskilled.
Comes to this, doesn't it?
Now this is more like it.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone, I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side. Because nobody helps Ogren. At best, Ogren's need to find me happened to coincide with the needs of someone more important.
Ah, you are impossible! This Grey Warden's come all the way from the surface to ask your help picking Endrin's successor.
I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very darkspawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void, the means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void. I will not give up. His legacy lies just inside, the sum of all his knowledge, and I will have it. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon. I needed people to test Carradin's traps. There's no way to break through. Help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
Time for more Darkspawn, I see.
My magic.
Do you really
I should like a trophy! Now this should be amusing.
There didn't warn you. One more
Let's grab some berries!
I should like a trophy! Shame about the face!
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
She shouldn't have gone. She was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the taint already. But some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. It would be endless.
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
Such talent! And how it's so precious the way you walk through. Wait! Why do they bother? Let's see! Now this is more like it.
Victory. I must.
Oh, I see! Ha-ha! What's this?
This is annoying.
There you go!
Go down.
Another foe fallen! Ha ha ha! Come, let's shed some blood!
No idea.
You could have just given up, you know.
Off we go to combat! A fine blow! Aha! What to do? Aha! Here we go! Aha! What to do?
This part takes forever.
Come, let's shed some blood!
Is that dead?
Let's see!
It really suits you.
Why do they bother?
How delightfully unskilled of you.
Ah!
Another point. And stay down.
Now this is more like it.
It's so precious the way you
And that too.
I should like a throw. Another foe fallen. Shame about the face.
Right then.
Must it always?
A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see.
As you desire. Couldn't we all just get along, no?
Hey now.
As you wish. Let us end this.
So, Such talent! Now this should be amusing. Off we go to combat!
Smell great.
There you go! Now this is more like it. I should like a trophy. Why they bother? Come, let's shed some blood. Here we go.
Victorious.
And so I shall. See there? That's a trap. I would watch out were I you. They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
Aha! What to do?
Thanks so much.
Now this should be amusing. What's this? If you must go down! And how's that? Now this is more like it.
Just die already.
Come, let's shed some blood.
It's a gust I see.
A finer scene of carnage I have yet to see.
All the noise and bother.
I should like a trophy. What to do? Why they bother? Off we go to combat.
A bit more
Not
light.
fair. Here we go. Come, let's shed some blood.
One more notch on the belt.
All the noise and bother.
Hey now.
Blast.
Now this is more like it. There you go. Aha!
Down.
What to do? Why do they bother? Oh, I see. I should like a trophy. Now this should be amusing. What now? We go to combat.
Here.
Must have victory. Now we go into battle.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Why do they bother?
Do you really wish to be
fine
beaten by an
blow.
old woman?
Let's make this quick.
Come, let's shed some blood.
Go with you now.
Let's use it! Now this should be amusing. What to do? Here we go! Likely I'm skilled in you. Watch it! Done. And how's that? Now this is more like it.
A bit more dying, please.
I have done it.
Will not allow it. Must it always be more?
I should like a trophy! What to do?
Always comes to this.
Off we go to combat! Come, let's shed some blood! It's so precious the way you go on. It is. I have finished.
You really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Here we go!
Must have victory. As you wish.
Now this should be amusing.
Enough.
If you must. Let's see!
Let us end this.
Shame about the face! Now this is more like it! Why do they bother?
No, you
Complete.
trying to be polite to Grandma.
Bother! Delightfully
You really
unskilled.
wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Oh, I'm far too old for this.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
I should like a trophy! Now this should be amusing.
Now we go into
Such talent! Ah!
my magic will make sure. We must strike.
Come, let's shed some blood.
There.
Now this is more like it.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Oh, I am far too old for this.
Here we go.
Do you really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Hey now,
Go down!
we go to combat.
Let us end this.
What to do? All done. Shame about the face. Off we go to
Do you
combat.
really wish to be beaten by
that
an old
precious
woman?
Ready. If you must.
Now we go into battle. Careful.
Now this is more like it. And how's that? I should like a trophy. Now this should be amusing.
Must have victory.
Oh, I see. Why do they bother?
Let us end this.
Wonderful!
Now that's what I like to see.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next. Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Branka, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No! You will not take it! Not while I still live!
Branka, don't throw your life away for this. Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod? But, my friend, you must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
All the noise and bother. Come, let's shed some blood.
Quickly.
What's this? Here we go. I should like a trophy. You could have just given up, you know. Why do they bother? Come, let's shed some blood. Now this is more like it. Play fair! Like skill. You like me go to combat! Go! Time to get messy! Now this should be amusing.
You don't know
what to do. Off we go to combat! Say your prayers! There you go! Let's see! This is the part I like. It's so precious the way you go on. Why do they bother? Now this should be amusing. Threatening. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Listen to me. Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Yeah, I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a paragon to get the Assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice. There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here. You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne.
Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This Warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken!
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
All the noise and bother.
Come shed some blood!
This is more like it.
And I should lick it. Here we go. I should like a throw.
Watch out!
Attack!
This will be over. This is annoying.
And how's that?
This will be over.
Now this should be amusing.
This has gone well.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control. I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical, but I will not leave this uprising unpunished. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties.
Thank you, King Harrowmont. Perhaps your rule will mark a new era for Orzammar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion. I'll talk to a sculptor, see what we can do. This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's second. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered, Warden.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. You'll have us too, indirectly. Our place is here. But when you break the Blight, we'll make sure the Darkspawn have a fine welcome home. It's more guarantee than any servicer's had. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the Assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward. My name's Orta. After the old Orton house. They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official? They're opening rooms for us on the old Orton estate. Because of you, my family's dreams came true.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont victorious. Lord Veilguard...
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck? What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me. Crazy? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home? Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
It's hard to believe we have a king again. I suppose the ancestors...
So, you and Branka were really married?
Tell you what, boy. Give me a moment. Why, the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. If I could fight Randar Volney second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
You heard about all those mages in Lake Callanhard? They up and turned into...